Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. There's a story that I need to and I have to get to at some point, but enough time hasn't went by. Maybe when we hit the year mark, I revisit it, or maybe before, but I'm just not feeling it right now. I am not feeling it, and I'm definitely not going to do a rain check when it comes to it, because them checks going to need to be canceled or cashed, and I don't have the wherewithal to keep up with all of this in those terms. And I don't want to be a non-truth teller. I want to maintain being a truth teller. Therefore, we're going to go a different direction. What direction, you ask? What direction you wonder or ponder? You're going to have to continue on for that, noob. You're going to have to continue on for that, noob. And thank you for giving me the opportunity and chance. If you're still here, if you still want to be here, that's cool. That's great. That's fine. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels like every single day, but it's not every single day. It just feels that way because we have a special, unique bond. Sharing is caring, but you can't and you shouldn't share everything. And what to call this unique and special bond, we just don't know yet. We have no clue, but when we figured it out, when we get a name for it, when we know what we're going to call it, we're going to retroactively and say that's what it was all the time. That's what it's always been. Now we can call it by its proper name instead of nickname. I'm a morning person. Yes, I am. I'm a morning person who can convert on special occasion to night owl. But when I convert on special occasion to night owl, it has to be for good reasons. It has to be for an event. It has to be for a special occasion. It can't be just to be a night owl, because if that's the case, then I get a little cuckoo. If that's the case, I'll get a little cray-cray. If that's the case, I am always on edge. And you don't want me on edge all the time. You don't want me to be feeling some kind of way, that kind of way, the majority of the time, because the inner monologue ceased to exist. The filter is non-existent. Whatever comes to mind is what comes out. And that can be a good thing for some, and that can be a horrific thing for others. And that's not even the bad part yet. That is nowhere near the bad part. The bad part is I'm going to be in energy conserving mode the majority of the time. And that wasn't a misspeak, noob. That was not a misspeak. Energy conserving mode started off as a misspeaking. How ever bird-like voice. However, it started off as a misspeak and me misspeaking, but then it turned into an inside joke. Then it turned into a special, unique bond that I share with everyone who knows what it means. Now, noob, consider yourself in this club, whether you want to be in it or whether you don't want to be in it, whether you want to continue to be in it or you have no worries about being in it because you just don't care. Multiple options. You pick, you choose. I'm just the narrator. But no, you are part of something special now. Whether you want to continue being a part of that special something is up to you. We don't force anyone to do something that they don't want to do. No, 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 no. Damn, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. But you are part of this now. You are. So go ahead, Regs. We're going to stand up. We're going to count to 3. And we're going to play a big violin. And after we play a couple of tunes and a couple of sounds, we're going to do some big grasshopper claps. 1, 2, 3. Okay, noob, you are part of something unique and special. The worst thing, or one of the many, 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 many bad things, because I can't really say this is the worst. This is one of the worst. And what you probably think that I mentioned previous, the inner monologue not working and the filter ceasing to exist, that isn't close to being bad or good for that matter. Me being in energy conserving mode, that is what's troublesome. Because when I'm in energy conserving mode, I don't know what to do. My me thinking is out the window because it's creativity on 1 million. And I can't be creative or that creative all the time. Me already being left-handed and being that creative, that's not a good matchup. It's a right-hander's world that I'm living in. Now I'm left. Now my creativity is maxed out and I'm left-handed and I'm naturally a morning person but forced to be a night owl. Those combinations are really bad. Those combinations are something that I would say you don't want to be around me. You don't want to see me in those situations. You don't want to witness that. There's some other things that you should witness. There's some other things that you may need to witness. But this, just take my word for it. I'm not saying you have to believe me, because that's where you got that I believe button that you can just go ahead and press a couple of times. Go ahead and press a few times. You can do that for that. I'm not asking for that. I'm just saying take my word for it. My word is my bond. But I'm not saying believe me. You can just press the button to believe me. That's not something that you would want to see unless you like your entertainment. Unless you like your, how can I put this? Unless you like your entertainment on the dark side. And I'm not talking about color. Unless you like your entertainment dark, very, very dry, then I'd say go proceed forward at your own risk, but know that you've been warned. But know that I tried to say this is something that I don't think is appropriate for anyone, let alone a few. But if that's how you want to get down, I can't force you to do something that you don't want to do. Like I mentioned to the noobs earlier, that's something that I just can't do. I can only make suggestions. I can only give you some thoughts or warnings in advance, in ahead of time. Everything else is out of my control. I can only control what I can control. But in them type of situations, trust me, who knows what's coming? Who knows what's going? Who knows where the control lies or not? Because I can't call it. In other words, IDK. IDK. And if I'm ID and K-ing something that normally I would know something about, something that I normally have a grasp on, something that I'm super, yes, a duper aware of majority of the time. And if I'm out of that zone and on something completely different, if I don't know what I'm gonna do, would you really, really want to be involved with that? Knowing who I am, or even not knowing who I am, just imagining what someone's capable of and just level that out and insert me being in this night owl situation when I don't necessarily have events, or I don't necessarily wish or want to be in that because of the energy conserving mode, in addition to filter not working, in addition to inner monologue is non-existent, in addition to creativity is 1 million, to addition to I'm left-handed, and you add all of that stuff and some more, because I guess I just got to keep some of it back. I can't give you everything. I'm not trying to keep you up at night. I am not trying to put fear in you. I am trying to say this isn't good. This is bad. This is very, very terrible. This is horrific. Bird-like voice still. In the no judge zone, hey, it's usually observations, but observations can easily be twisted into judging. In addition to being critical, can easily be seen as being a hater. In addition to, like I said, I'm just not gonna spill the beans and give you everything, because the game is to be sold and not told. But in that state of mind, in that state of mind, that may not be the case. That may be something different. All of those sayings and cliches that I say, just throw them out the window. Like, it is what it is. You're going to find out what it is. Because it ain't going to be Manny being Manny. It's going to be what it is. And I'm going to tell you what it is. Like it or not. Like it or not. And I'm usually a positive person, a smiley, happy-go-lucky person. I can't confirm nor deny that that won't be the case. IDK. IDK. And if I can't say as a matter of fact that some of these things will be the case, or some of these things will be fact, and we can separate fact from nonfiction, or fact from fiction, or lies from truth, or true lies from fake lies, if all of that's up in the air and to be determined, how do you seriously think that I would suggest and would want you to go this route or go this route? Even me giving you choices, there might not be any choices. Me saying multiple choice, there definitely ain't gonna be no multiple choice. Fill in the blank, who knows? True or false, your guess is good as mine. And that's why I say, me being a night owl is not something that you want to see, not something that you want to be a part of, not something that you should seek out unless you have no other choice. And if you have no other choice, hopefully, that it's only for one night. It's only for one simple occasion. But if it's for more than one night, and if it's more than one occasion, I'm just gonna have to say, be careful and tread lightly. And I will possibly take notes on what happened so I can, piece the situation back together the next day, or piece the situation back together once I am fully aware of my being and bearings and what have you. It's almost like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of situation going, where, yeah, I'm there, but I'm not there. I'm here, but I'm not here. And I guess one of the most things that contribute to this, regardless of how late I stay up or stay out, I get right back up the same time or around the same time the next morning. So it's not like I'm not doing the morning thing, because I still try to do it. It's just that it's both. And when it's both at the same time, it's none and neither. And then we just are deep off in the abyss, or we just deep off some equation that we have yet to solve. I can't recommend you being off in some equation that's unsolvable, especially by the person who made the problem to begin with, or the equation. See, you pick, you choose. Because right now, I'm still the narrator. Right now, I am still the narrator. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website, XtraVDGsports.com. That is XtraVDGsports.com. And that's XtraVDGsports.com. There's YouTube as well. Everything is there, but I don't know how for long. So you might want to check it out ASAP. VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. Yeah, do what you need to do. Noob that was here previous, or noobs that was here previous, thank you. And remember, you are one of us now. You are a part of this. Whether you or not you a reg is up to you, but you are special and unique. Regs, I'm still not going to give it to you, but I feel a little bad, so I'll just say peace. See, you got a little taste, drops. Hopefully that was good.